E-commerce market has evolved and grown leaps and bounds. The market size of this sector is estimated to reach $200 billion by 2026. It has now spread its wings in Tier 2 and beyond cities. This is what 3PL players such as Pickrr are betting on. We caught up with Gaurav Mangla, co-founder and CEO of Pickrr. Here is a quick glimpse of that interaction. What do you think is the role of tech automation, services and enablers such as you in the whole growth of brands, and how can all of these things combine enable B2C brands to enter into the hinterlands of the country?
So in Indian e-commerce, especially in the impulse buying behavior, which happens mainly in tier 2, tier 3 cities, they all do multiple orders from multiple websites and assume that whichever comes fast, we will accept the one and we will not accept for others. Now, how you can enable all the brands that to reach their customers quickly? Further, logistics companies should also adopt this behavior. They should also learn from their mistakes. They should also streamline the entire experience and ensure that what is their network capacity. So there are a lot of aspects of it, and people are maturing towards it. Like what we have also seen, that earlier we were doing only 30% next day deliveries. Now that trend has shifted to almost 65 to 70% now, and we are aiming towards 88 to 90% next day deliveries. The complete NPS of any D2C brand of post purchase is almost driven by the logistic players itself. So that is where the logistic play comes into hand for any D2C brand. And if a logistic company adds value into their consumer behavior, consumer experience, further they amplify their experience by providing faster delivery, better and transparent communication, and complete automation of visibility. At the end of the day, the complete automation play will be able to solve this, because 2 years back, this automation was not there, and there used to be a lot of hassles around last mile delivery play. But thankfully now, as industry is maturing more and more towards tech adoption, this is something which is streamlining any experience, and this has kind of enabled the growth of D2C.
Tell us about your reach, Pickr's reach in the hinterlands of the country, and how are you positioned to help brands penetrate these markets effectively?
See, in 2019 pre-COVID, we were having almost 80% of our orders from tier 2 and tier 3 cities. So mainly tier 1 used to buy only from giants. So this was the trend. And other than that, 88% of our orders were COD orders and 12% were prepaid. Post-COVID in 2021 September, we had almost 70 odd percentage of our order volume, which is almost 5x of that volume which was there pre-COVID, was from tier 2, tier 3 cities, and the COD percentage was 53% out of that 70 percentage odd.
What is the kind of potential that you see in the market now that COVID has also accelerated digitization and more people are getting accustomed to shopping online?
What used to happen like 3 years back, let's go there, people, especially the D2C brands, majority of them were used to operate only offline. They used to believe that the store model will be the one that will be bigger for them. Now most of them have a FOMO that if they don't go online, they will miss out on the market opportunity. So now what can kill this FOMO? Like, they will have to open COD. First of all, they have to believe that COD is one thing that that's an innovation. So now brands should realize that they should focus on their brand value, their product quality, and the entire enablement of their fulfillment and the last mile will be done by enablers. First of all, this would be my advice. Second is, brands should realize that they should adopt this digitalization, else they will miss out.
Thank you so much for taking out the time for this interview. I'll speak to you again super soon.